For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 14 of the Napoli Career Mode series here on FIFA 17. Today we head up to the beginning of the January transfer window. At the end of the last episode, I asked you guys to leave me your feedback on the squad as it is right now, and of course with any potential signings we could make in the upcoming window. I'm having to record this one ahead of time just to ensure that I can keep up with the schedule, so I won't be taking any of your suggestions from the last episode in this one, but I'll be taking your suggestions from that one and this one into account for recording the next one on Saturday. So when we get into the transfer window on Saturday and play Sampdoria and Genoa, I'll have had a look through all of your comments from the previous two videos, this one and the last one, and be able to start making moves in the transfer window. So today we face Torino and Fiorentina. We only picked up a draw against Cagliari, so I'd very much like to get 2 wins here if possible. We've had a full week, just over a full week, between the games against Cagliari and this upcoming one against Torino. Unfortunately, the Fiorentina one is on Thursday, so not a full week there, only 4 days. So the rotation of the squad will have to be in full swing. But if we can get 2 wins, we will force ourselves into those European spots. And that's the aim right now. I'm not happy with how the league season has been going so far, as you might well understand. Delighted with the Champions League. We are untouchable in the Champions League. Apart from the game against Celtic where I played the absolute worst team that I could possibly have put out and we lost. But in Serie A, it's hit and miss at the minute, and I'd very much like to start hitting if we can. It's going to snow here at the Stadion Olimpique, although of course it's the San Paolo where Napoli play their home games. So hopefully in bad conditions we can get a good result. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Of course, make sure that you leave me your transfer suggestions in the comment section down below. Main talking points: the goalkeeper, Jose Callejon at right wing, and contemplating Dries Mertens at left wing, although leaning away from that. I would very much like to keep Dries Mertens at the club if possible. They're the main 3 talking points. Of course, feel free to let me know any other thoughts you have in the comment section, and we'll jump in now. Nice tackle by Tonelli. Zielinski into Hamsik. Forward into Belotti, who's up against the defender in front of him. Belotti, of course, playing against his former team here. We bought him in the summer transfer window. This is the first time he's played against Torino, and Hamsik hits the bar with the first chance of the game after 8 minutes. Wow, that was not far away at all from being a thumping 1-0 lead. Great header from Marek Hamsik. Just really unfortunate that he didn't quite get it underneath the woodwork. Okay, Falcate down the right-hand side here for Torino. Nice little back heel, but only as far as Zielinski, who gets caught on it by Zappacosta. Pulled back to Lukic, into Valdefiori, to Carlau. With the turn, Husay tackles him. No foul given there. Player ended up on the floor. Belotti looking to get in behind. They're pushing a lot of men forward, Torino. Every time I come away on the counter, it seems to be like they've only got 1 man back, but they do flood back in numbers when they do try and recover from an attack. Here's Gulam. Look to play the inside there to Mertens. Great dribbling feet from him to keep the defender off his shoulder. Trying to pass it, but I can't, so I'll shoot instead, and Pedelli makes the save. Corner to Napoli. In it comes from Marek Hamsik towards Callejon, but the keeper's come and caught it well. 0-0 after 22 minutes. Take the throw, get it to Callejon. Quickly work it inside via the defender's shins to a central player. Hamsik to Zielinski, looking for Mertens. Could return the favour. Oh, it's nicely done. Zielinski, good save by Pedelli. What a move that would have been if that had ended up in the back of the net. You can see what Zielinski thought of it. Still lying on the floor on his belly with his head in his hands. Zielinski would take this throw. Not lie on the floor like that in conditions like this. That'd be quite cold. Belotti with the header. Another one off the bar. This time down and over the line. Scoring against his former team. Napoli 1, Torino 0. I don't tend to cross the ball too much, but our 2 best chances in this game have come from headers. One of them is going in off the bar, whereas the earlier one smacked off the bar and went back out. In fact, that one hit the bar twice. Bar, over the line, back up, hit the bar again and back inside the goal mouth. 1-0 Napoli. Yates. Oh, it's a lovely ball. I can't quite figure out how they haven't scored there. That was a slice of luck for me. 3 times the ball has hit the woodwork. Once off the bar at my end, twice off the bar at my end and then in, and now off the post at their offensive end. 10 goals in 14 appearances for Andrea Bellotti now. He's been a fantastic signing for us, worth every penny of the 30 million we paid. Diawara into Hamsik. We'll try and get Bellotti an 11th goal now if we can. I might try and finesse this one. Oh, it's gone in! The keeper caught out. Andrea Bellotti scores again. His 11th goal in 14 games in Serie A this season. I just hit it on a whim. I was like, go on then, why not? So I had a couple of defenders in front of me, and he hasn't got the electric pace to get around them, but the keeper caught out by it, bent outside the post and back in. Lovely finish from Andrea Bellotti. 2-0 Napoli. Free kick for Torino to come in right at the end of the half. It's a decent delivery as well, and Tonelli heads away, but only as far as Valdefiore, whose shot comes in, but wide of the target. It's a corner though, did get deflected. Still trying to get themselves one back before we head into the second half here, Torino, and that's cleared, and hopefully will be half-time sooner rather than later. It'd be nice if the referee could blow his whistle. What's a bit and he does now, I'm on the counter-attack. Never mind, we've got a 2-0 lead, we have a cushion, and we'll try and keep that cushion exactly where it is in the second half. Yates, tackled by Tonelli, Zielinski forward to Bellotti. And wait, and then play the ball looking for Callejon. It'll bounce away from him, but he should have the pace to get there, and he does. We'll cut back inside, burst through that gap. He's done well here. We'll pull it back. It's Zielinski for 3. It's Diawara for 3. It is 3, buried in the bottom corner. Things going very, very well here in this game. We scored 4 against Inter. We scored 4 against Benfica. And then Cagliari was only the 1. But we're on course to score 4 again here, if not more. We've got 40 minutes still to go in this second half. And the score is already 3-0. Here's Jorginho. Bellotti into Allen. Out wide here is Dries Mertens. Bellotti's there in the middle. I will try and get him a hat-trick if I can in these final moments. He needs to pull off though. No, it's Allen. It's Bellotti. Oh, base of the post and out for a goal kick. I thought that was the moment. I thought we were going to get Bellotti a hat-trick there. Nice little ball back into him. Tried to finesse it into that bottom corner first time. Didn't quite get his angles right. Extremely, extremely unfortunate for Andrea Bellotti. Deserves a hat-trick. He's been absolutely brilliant in this game. As has everybody, in fairness. It's a result that we really very much needed. I very much needed, to be completely honest, as well. But thankfully, 3 points are in the bag and a very good, solid performance to go with them. Let's head now into the game against Fiorentina and see if we could head into the transfer window on the back of 2 victories. Corner for Fiorentina, Bernardeschi to take it on that far side. It's a decent delivery, but Jorginho heads away, and it's a very good clearing header as well. Try and close him down here, Shempong, but Bernardeschi linking up well with him. Working the ball into the box. Kalinic tackled, but it's dropped to Ilicic, whose shot was spilled initially by Pepe Reina, but thankfully, at the second attempt, he was able to get it under control. Christian Teo, we have to be wary of his pace down the wing in this game, as they will of Jose Callejon's on the other side. I almost called him Jose Callejon then. Corner to come in. They're going to take it short by the looks of things. Teo to Shempong. Will he cross? What will he do with it? Oh, he's turning back and going to Teo again. Okay. Will he cross? No. Back here to Cristoforo. To Shempong, who trips over his teammate. Carlos Sanchez into... oh, wow. Oh, Gonzalo Rodriguez. You could tell that was a centre-back, couldn't you? A striker would have buried that in the bottom corner, at least gotten it on target with that much space in there, but yeah, that's rather poor. Damian, forward to Callejon. Inside there, just managed to avoid that rather rash challenge. Jorginho into Bellotti, we'll go back to Jorginho, could poke it around the corner for Hamsik to run onto. Poor pass, Di Maio hacks it clear. 18 minutes in, I'm yet to have a meaningful shot on goal. Mertens into Johnny. Not really necessary for the fancy touch there, but never mind. Lovely turn by Bellotti. Oh, the block comes out of nowhere, just arrives to take the angle and the pace out of the shot, and it goes straight to the keeper. Expert defending from Di Maio there. That surely would have been 1-0. Ilicic. Keep it off his left foot if we can, but he's got it out here to Bernardeschi. He's going to cut inside, then go back down the line, then look to cut inside and go back down the line again. That's brilliant footwork, and Ilicic can't force the header home. Wow, I struggled to deal with that there. Bernardeschi taking me one way then the other. He was practically impossible to tackle in that situation. With the turn. Twisting and turning, and the shot! Decent effort from Christian Teo. Really good football from Fiorentina being played in this game. This is much more difficult than that last one against Torino. Win that, please, Koulibaly. Thank you. Always confident in my centre-back there to win that header. Cajon into Belotti. He's on a yellow card now, but around the corner to Hamsik. He'll work it back inside looking for a teammate. Finds Belotti. Jorginho, whip it over the bar. Called that before it even reached the goal. Brilliant. Well, Belotti's injured. Superb. Just as he's in a great vein of goal-scoring form, hopefully he's not going to be out for too long. Although I can't say as I too much hope, considering the nature of some of the other injuries we've had to endure in this series and the Career Mode RTG recently. Just bumped off it there by Tomovic. Not really too sure what it was that hurt him there. Unless if he fell awkwardly or whether he took like a knee to the groin or something. I don't know. But hopefully he's not going to be out for too long because we need his goals. Although, to be fair, Milik has been decent. But with the nature of the fixture list, we're going to need everybody available. Tackling with Johnny. He's done well. It's not the best clearances, though. Struggling here against Fiorentina. They are sat right behind us in the league, although a good 6 points behind us in the league, despite the fact that there's only one place between us. But a win would certainly move us up into the European positions. Whether it would be enough to get us into the Champions League top 3, I'm not sure. But we would definitely move into the Europa League spots, at the very least, with a win here. But there's still 15 minutes to go. And it's a lovely ball down to Jose Cajon. And we can get this inside here to Milik. Milik can bend it. Oh, but it's comfortably saved by Sportiello. I just didn't put enough power on that. Milik with the throw. Mertens. Just into Diawara. Lay that in front of Allen. I want to poke it through that gap there. And we found Marco Rog, who's turned well. Rog to win it. De Mayo in the way, as he has been a number of times in this game so far. Mertens with the cross to the near post, but I've put a little bit too much on it and it's gone over the man that was at that near post, Milik. Dangerous bowl out there from the goalkeeper though, but they've gotten away with it, Fiorentina, and I think with only 2 minutes added on at the end of the game, that will be and is the final whistle. A 0-0 draw against Fiorentina. That episode perfectly sums up what our league season has been like so far, doesn't it? In some games, we will hammer the opposition and score loads of goals. In other games, we'll struggle and not score any or only a single one. I'm not sure what that point does. Chievo win. AC Milan draw. I'm looking for Inter. Juventus win 3-2. Inter haven't played. So I'm not sure what that does for the league table. We'll have a look momentarily. We are still 6th. I'm getting a bit bored being in 6th place. Although we're only a point away from Inter. 3 from Chievo. Roma a point as well, but they have a game in hand, which will be against either Udinese, Lazio, Bologna, Atalanta or Empoli. We're only 6 points off the top, though, to be fair. And we're not yet, we're only one game away, but we're not yet at the halfway stage of the season. So, I'm not sure what's got... Oh, yes, the injury to Belotti. How long is he going to be out for? Please don't be too long. No! Belotti's out for 3 months. Ah! Right, I think that means that Dries Mertens will most definitely be staying at the club because I'm going to need him to fill in at striker when Milik isn't playing there, which means we definitely want to be bringing in at least 1, if not 2 wingers, and that may mean that we end up holding on to Jose Cajon. That injury there to Belotti might completely change the outlook of the upcoming transfer window. That's really thrown me. Or we could maybe try and... No, because Milik and Belotti are young. There's no point buying another striker. Mattia Bruno has gone to San Martin. I need to check my youth players, actually. Is there anyone in the youth squad that we want to be calling up? We've got a right back in the youth squad currently. But what about the scouts? Oh, we'll get a scout report at the beginning of the month, won't we? So let's advance as far as January the 1st. Subasic decides he wants out of AS Monaco. That could be a potential goalkeeping signing, couldn't it? Maybe we'll scout Subasic. See how much Monaco want for him. The board are not happy with... Which one? Oh, the youth player. Yeah, sorry. Not really gotten anyone yet. I don't want the Ivory Coast job. Thank you very much. Transfer market information, not sure. That's just the right back, isn't it? Right. Here, though, would be nice if we could get someone decent. 77 to 85, not really going to be good enough. He's already gone to Grimsby, so I can't even do anything with him. Alexandre Lacroix, no relation, I'm sure, though they're both French. 6'6", bloody hell, he could be decent. 55 to 77, no. No, maybe, and no. Okay. Now, Alexandre Lacroix intrigues me there. 6'6" at 15 years of age is absolutely huge. I'm going to say no to you. Maybe. We'll wait, but I don't think... Oh, he's gone to San Martin. Never mind. We'll say no to you. Maybe. We'll say no to you. Maybe. Okay, well, there are potentially some youngsters there that we could think about. But that injury to Belotti has completely thrown me there. I'm not sure what to do now in the window, even less so than I was sure yesterday. I'll, of course, be taking your feedback on board before recording the next episode, so do continue to hit me up in the comment section with your thoughts. In the next episode, we'll play Sampdoria in the league and Genoa in the round of 16 of the Coppa Italia. Might be nice to get a cup win if we can. Going well in the Champions League, to be fair. But for now, let's give this one a save, and that's where we'll end it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. Follow me on all my social media links in the description down below. And of course, make sure to leave me your transfer suggestions as well. And I'll see you next time.